You're worth the sacrifice. You're worth going out of the way for. This isn't for everybody. And I'm going to break it down for you. This is for people who will give not their last dime, but they will you'll go out of your way for other people. Like, oh, it's no problem. Of course, yes, I got you. What do you need? Somebody says, hey, can you pick up me a bag of chips? Like, absolutely, I got you. Like, you really don't question the worth of other people, how much time you give to other people, what they need, they get. And like, you have a huge heart for that. And I love that. I mean, you will sacrifice your emotions, your time, your energy to make other people happy. However, when it comes down to yourself, this is why I'm breaking it down. This is what this is for. When it comes down to yourself, you might second guess, you might pause, you might question, you might also talk yourself out of giving to yourself. You're not as free giving to yourself. You're not as like, of course I'll give to myself. Of course I want this, that, and the third. There's a little bit of, whoever I'm talking to, there's a little bit of hesitancy or questioning when it comes down to what you want. And now this is not like saying your needs or anything, because like, of course we sacrifice our time and our energy and our efforts to get what we need. But when it comes down to what we want, there might be some sort of like, do I really need it? Do I really want to go out and get it? And this would be very little things, but the pattern still is important. So I am encouraging you to ask yourself, when it comes down to things that you want, do you find yourself questioning and hesitating? Now, if you don't, if you're like, absolutely whatever I want, I'm gonna get, then this message isn't for you. Fantastic job. Keep going. I love that you put yourself like first and foremost and you don't like second guess. But this is for like those who might have a little bit of a hard time justifying, almost. That's a good word. Justifying going out of your way for something that you want. And I mean, it could be things super small, like getting your favorite ice cream from the store. I'm talking about things like that. And eventually they'll become bigger and bigger things. Like, oh, do I deserve to take a vacation day? You know what I mean? Something bigger or more sacrificial or something a little bit more scary. But I feel like this shows up in your daily life in small ways. Like, for me, it's going to the store or getting like, oh, I want to go to the store and check out and see if I can find X, Y, Z. Like, there's something that I want. It will make me happy. But then when the day comes, like, I'll think about that. Oh, I want to go tomorrow. But then when the day comes, it's like, it's cold outside. Oh, the traffic is getting too bad. Like, it's 3 p.m. Everybody's outside. Do I really want to go? And it's like, are you telling me I'm not worth? And this is for you to question. Are you telling yourself that you're not worth? No, that is what you're telling yourself, whether you know it or not, that you're not worth going out into the traffic or, dealing with a little bit of frustration to get what you want. But you'll do that for anybody else. Oh, you'll go out in that traffic for somebody else. You'll spend your last dime for whoever, whatever. Maybe you have kids and like Christmas just passed and did you get them everything they wanted, but did you get what you wanted? Did you get you that Gucci purse? Did you get those heels? Or did you say, oh no, I don't need it. I'm not going anywhere. Like, what do I need it for? Like, oh, it can wait. What? Now, I'm not saying they're not worth sacrificing, and you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. And so this definitely takes discernment. But what I am saying is, what are we showing kind of like the universe as far as our patternings whenever we do want something, but we don't automatically just say, oh, yep, I'm going. It's worth it. It's worth me having. It's worth me enjoying. Getting the thing is like brings me so much pleasure, but you're like denying yourself the pleasure for whatever fake reason that your mind or your body wants to come up with. And the reason I say body is because another example would be, and this is something different. So that's what I'm saying. You have to really think about it for yourself because it can show up in different ways. But even like working out, and you know that you love a good workout, girl. You love a good workout, dude. And you know it makes you feel so good after you work out. You actually know like when you are in the midst of working out, and everybody knows this, you feel better. You feel better. But then it's like, okay, let's say your gym is 10 minutes away, which ain't that far, right? But whenever it's time to like, oh, you're like, oh yeah, I want to go to the gym in the morning. Cool. But when the morning comes, you're like, it's 40 degrees outside, it's 30 degrees outside. I got to get up early. I got to put on my clothes. I got to get in my car. I got to drive all the way to the gym. And like your body would even be like, It ain't worth it, girl. You ain't gotta do it, girl. Just sit down. Just stay in the bed. It's nice and warm, even though you know that working out will make you feel so much better. And so it's like, am I not worth the discomfort? And sometimes it's not sacrifice. And sometimes it's not even going out of your way, but sometimes it's just discomfort. Sometimes it's just a little bit like traffic. Sometimes it's just a little cold. And it's like, am I not worth going through that experience to get what I want? To get those good endorphins, to have a stronger body. So that's a little bit bigger than like, I want a bag of chips from the store. You know what I mean? But I love giving examples because it can show up in a lot of different ways. Even maybe like you want to spend more time on your makeup in the morning, and you might think like, oh, is it worth me spending 30 minutes and buying this, that, and the third from the beauty store, Ulta, Sephora? And you'll be like, no, it's not worth me standing here and wasting 30 minutes so I can look and feel good. See how I'm even saying wasting? You're not wasting time while doing something that's going to make you feel good, but you feel like it's a sacrifice. You feel like you're going out of the way for yourself, but you don't do that for other people. You don't make excuses for other people whenever somebody else wants it. Oh, it's perfectly fine. And I'm kind of getting on you and I come out, but it's just, how does that show up in your life? Because you mean to tell me that, everyone else is worth it, but you're not? You easily give to others, but when it comes to yourself, you're like, I don't really feel like it, and it's not worth me going out of my way for, and that costs too much, and I'm not going anywhere. It's so many excuses. It's like, you are more than worth it, but we got to think about what pattern that is showing. And here's the kicker. Now we're saying that some of you know that you're worth like giving to. You're worth other people's time, effort, energy. You're valuable. Like, oh yeah, if somebody hands you something and say, do you want to go to the store? You're like, yeah, can you give me some chips? You don't feel bad. You saying thank you. Now, if you have an issue with that, that's another story. But I want you to ask yourself, how can you expect somebody else to offer to go out of their way? Like, maybe that's what you're wanting. You're wanting some other people like, go out of your way, pick up the phone, call me, ask me what I need, go pick up this, that, and the third for me, buy me some flowers. But it's like, how can you expect somebody else to go out of their way for you, but your core pattern is to never go out of your way for yourself? I was waiting for you at the door, if y'all know that meme, but that's how I'm looking. Like, that's interesting. I don't think that's not really fair. And if you're a mirror and, you are supposed to be like getting back everything, what am I trying to say? Like, you're a reflection. You're supposed to be attracting. You got to be in that energy first, right? You have to be someone who automatically says, well, whatever I want, I don't sacrifice or I don't second guess how much it's going to take for me to go get it. I just go get it. And I don't double question. So that means now you can almost be more like, I do it for myself. I expect you to do it for me too. Even if you're talking to God in the universe, it's like, you want God in the universe to go out of its way for you. And it would love to. But if if God in the universe is watching you not even give yourself what you want when you have access, when all it takes is for you to get in the car you're blessed with and take 10 minutes to go to the store and pull out $5 that you have and buy yourself your favorite ice cream. But you're telling the universe to go out of its way for you, but you won't even go out of your way for you. I don't know, y'all. That don't sound like that makes sense to me. Look, so this is just a reflection point. In what ways do I not go out of my own way for my own self? Whenever I want something and the time comes, do I say, actually, no, I don't feel like it? Do you let your emotions and your body take over and say, I don't feel like it? Because that's just a patterning. That's just, you're just reiterating what you've already done. Sometimes you got to break out of that and say, actually, no, I really do want that, that food. I want that McDonald's. I don't know. I'm not suggesting do things that are harmful to you that you don't really want. Some things are like, I don't really want it. And so there's discernment here where we're not just doing things out of the fly of your pants just because like, I want it. But then you get to the point and you realize I actually don't want it. I actually don't need it. That's different, y'all. So this takes a lot of discernment about like, okay, if it's something I truly wanted or truly want to experience, it could be big or small. How often am I talking myself out of it and why? Now, if it's for good reason, it's for good reason. But people don't have a reason other than like, it's cold outside and I don't feel like it right now, we could second guess that. We could question that. We could like, why do I keep doing that? Okay. And do I go out of my way for other people and I just don't go out of my way for myself? And why or why not? Okay. So I'm gonna wrap that up right there. You're worth the sacrifice. I know you are. I know you know that. And lean into like almost going out of your own way for yourself. And every time you do it, it gets stronger and easier. And you're like, you know what? Heck yeah, I'm going to go take me a little day trip. Heck yeah, I'm going to buy the purse. Heck yeah, I'm going to go get me some chips. Heck yeah. I'm going to the gym. And I don't care how cold it is. I don't care how many people out there. I don't care how many people there. I'm going. It's worth it. I'm worth it. Because, girl, you're worth it. Or guy, whoever I'm talking to. Bye.